What up, y'all? Uncle Shady back with another reaction video. Today we're doing this Love This Hate. It's one that has been recommended to me many times. So, I don't know anything about it. Extreme Undead always has the information here. Swan songs. Okay. So I actually have not. Swan Songs I know is probably their best album. Simply because it was the first big album, and that's always everyone's best album. Except for Deftones. They just keep putting out bangers. So this is probably, I'd imagine it probably, still kind of sounds like the early stuff. But let's see. Is this just Aaron? Sounds like it's just Aaron. That's strange. Is this like Aaron's first rap or attempt at rap? Or was that Jordan? Hold on a sec. Oh, that's Aaron for sure. Wait, let me go through these lyrics again. This sound is pretty good. This sounds kind of like his new stuff more, or that album that was supposed to come out, Invincible or whatever. This kind of has, I mean, I know Invincible is a little bit more metalcore, or like screamo or whatever you want to call it. But this has more of that kind of like, I don't know, feel to it. Is he going to do the chorus 10 times, everyone? Let's see. Really poppy. This is like it almost sounds like The Killers or Weezer or something right here. I mean, not the vocals, but like the music. These lyrics are okay, but they're not. They're kind of they're not. Nothing's rhyming. That's what the problem is, I think. Yeah, it's not rhyming, and it's not like the vocal arrangement. It doesn't seem done, and this was an Aaron thing to do for sure. And I think that his new album all that kind of like metal sounding stuff. There's way too many lyrics, and the arrangement was a little weird, and not enough stuff rhymed, which are things that Aaron was taught when he went to Full Sail Academy, that he seemed to forget. Got to keep things simple. That rhymed, but why? Okay. This is so the song's named after lyrics from another song, and then he just had that verse from another song in this song. That's like, I don't know, that's just like, it's like you do that in the writing process if you're writing a bunch of songs that you haven't done yet or recorded or something or released yet. If you're writing a new song and you're like, hey, that part would work really good there, you could take it out, but you don't do it after you put songs out. That's just like, it just looks like he hasn't come up with anything new, so he's like, I don't know, that's a little cheesy. And then like he's basically named this song after Knife Called Lust, right? This love is burning me away. That song? Yeah, that's Knife Called Lust, right? Yeah. And I don't know, it's a little cheesy in my opinion, but Aaron's the king of cheese, the king of cringe, that's for sure. Yeah, see. Should have just said, I'll sing you, so please stay strong. I'll sing you one last song. Like that, instead of trying to squeeze more shit in there. He's squeezing more stuff in, and it's messing with the like rhythm. And I'm surprised I'm surprised the rest of the guys let him put this out on this album, to be honest. But at that time, Aaron was looked at as the most important person in the band because he was making the beats. So they probably had to, allow him to do things they wouldn't normally wanted. And honestly, all of them should have had that. I mean, when I was in the band, in my idea of it, I was like, we most definitely should have songs where it's only us bringing our style, to the plate, because we are 7 different fucking people, with 7 different opinions of what good music is. Wait, Smooth Gorilla. What are you saying here? So there's a guy on Reddit who swears there is a Paul is dead style conspiracy about Deuce. He said the reason his career died is a disagreement with the Church of Scientology. Okay, when I read it back, it made more sense. And they can't find a new actor to play Deuce because the real Deuce is hidden behind the scenes doing the studio work. No. Well, do you guys remember when I was dead? I think I told that story in one of these videos. When I wrecked my BMW, and that photographer, Tyler Shields, that took most of the first Hollywood Undead video pictures. He was living on my couch, and I called him, and he came down and took some pictures and posted them on his web page, and it was titled "Shady Jeff is Dead," and like everyone freaked out, including like people in my the death of Shady Jeff, including people in my family. Like I just once the rumor started, I just ran with it, and then it worked with the whole Hollywood Undead thing. And from that point on out, I never, as Shady Jeff, responded to anyone ever again on the MySpace page as Shady Jeff, which fueled the rumor even more. But I had like my cousin called me in the middle of the night, like freaking out because he had heard through someone that I died in my car, and it made sense because I drove my car like shit. And yeah, it was pretty funny. It's a pretty funny story. But yeah, I don't think Aaron's dead. That's for sure. And my cat's sneezing. Anyway, let's finish this up. Where that is in. Yeah, it's really, I mean, what Aaron did. Okay, this is what Aaron did with his song. Since Called Lust wasn't gonna come out on that album or any album again, since I was such a big part of that song, they couldn't really ever play it again. Or they didn't want to because they wanted to like disappear the whole early stages of Hollywood Undead because they wanted to basically make up stories and lie to you guys about it. So Aaron used those lyrics from Knife Called Lust because they knew they weren't going to release it. That's how little they cared about the first era of the music and when I was in the band, because they were like, they were just butthurt. Like they were, they were sick of people asking them what the fuck happened to Shady Jeff. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It sounded like another Deuce song, like his songs are. I mean, that one wasn't as long, but they're usually too long, and you heard what I said. It didn't. The vocal arrangement was a little weird. His vocals weren't bad. They're better than the early stuff when he was just kind of whiny and nasally. But it definitely sounded a little bit more Deucey for sure. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Hollywood Alive. I know I'm gonna do your reaction soon. I know you've been waiting. Talk to you guys later. Peace.